Hello. I have returned the writing assignment to you, and I wanted to talk to you about the expectations and the grading process so that you would know why and how your grade ended up being what it was. First of all, this was the writing assignment where you attached it. You will notice that there were two attached files. One provided you with detailed instructions about the assignment, and the second one provided you the rubric so that you could see what you would be graded on. First, let's look at the assignment itself. It began by asking you which definition best fits the poems you have read so far. And I give you examples or options to choose from to define poetry. The definitions are by poets themselves, and you could choose any one and use it as the starting point for your definition paragraph. The second page of the assignment again tells you to choose the definition that you feel best fits what you see in the poetry you were reading, to write a paragraph which includes identifying the definition, explaining why it is your choice or how the definition applies. It tells you that the topic sentence should introduce the idea of defining poetry, and that it can introduce the definition you have chosen. When you introduce the definition, you use the name of the author of the definition. I ask that you not put it in a block, and you didn't, but you were to use the wording necessary to communicate the idea. Some of you did not identify the definition or provide information about the definition in the topic sentence, so it was not clear the direction your paragraph was going. In order to support this definition, you were to choose poems from your reading and explain why the poem fit the definition. Include a concluding sentence, always a part of a paragraph. It tells you to use quotation marks, page numbers, or line numbers, to use your author's name, either whole name or the author's last name. Unless you're on a first name basis with the author, you don't refer to them by first name. You are to use third person. You are to use the literary present. We treat the text as existing in the present, and that you were to include a works cited, an alphabetical list of sources that were used. Notice that I provided the formatting for the bibliographical citations for the definitions, that is, the definitions of poetry. And then if you had a specific text from the textbook, which you should because you're referencing specific poems, that this was the format for the bibliographical citation. This is the rubric that was attached. You had a topic sentence. You had support or evidence. Was it sufficient? Was it detailed? Was it relevant? You were to have in-text citations and the bibliographical citations in a work cited, a concluding sentence, whether or not the ideas in the paragraph were shown to be clearly related. Grammar and mechanics always comes off the top.